I really hope I'm not out of focus because I cannot see from here and I have my contacts in. You're probably wondering why I'm like wearing a hat inside the house right now, and it's because I just got back from going to the store. So hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we are filming my 4th studio vlog. In today's vlog, I am honestly not really doing much. It's more so just things that I've been doing to relax and kind of take a break from art. So these past few months, I've really been struggling with motivation and to really get myself to finish a piece, because I'll start sketching it and everything seems pretty okay, but then after a while I never come back to it, and it's pretty frustrating. But ultimately I'm just trying to do what I can to, I guess, overcome it in a way. And something that's been really helping me is, one, taking a break from social media. And so lately I've just been going on to watch stories and then support my fellow artists. But besides that, I have definitely limited how much time I spend on Instagram. I am no longer endlessly scrolling for like a few hours. I've kind of cut it down to about 30 minutes to an hour a day, because you know, when you just like keep seeing other people's work, you're kind of bound to, I guess, compare yourself in a way. Like, it sounds pretty bad, but it is the truth of it. Another thing that has really helped me with taking a break from art is finding other hobbies. And my newest one has been a little bit expensive. It's plants. I don't know how I accumulated so many plants within the past year. I think I honestly started buying them. When did I start buying them? I think it was maybe around March or even April. And since then, I have probably picked up like 10 or 12 plants. Like, my room looks like a jungle. I am officially a plant mommy. I did not expect to enjoy it so much, because before I had the farthest thing from a green thumb. I had gotten my first fiddle leaf fig and I thought it was the most beautiful plant ever, because it really is. But I really had like no knowledge of plants whatsoever. And then I bought the standard like Miracle Grow potting mix. I had no additives in it, so like no perlite or like bark or anything. I just straight up put it in that soil, and I was watering my fiddle leaf fig every single day. And then on top of that, I have north facing windows, and so I get no type of light, right? And so I'm wondering, like, oh my gosh, why is my fiddle leaf fig like dying right now? Because every single day it was just getting more brown, and then the leaves would drop, and I was thinking like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know what I'm doing. I thought it was root rot, which it definitely was, and so I repotted it, and I was not gentle at all. I was like getting all the soil off, and I was like shaking the thing, and I put it in the like same type of soil, like new, but the same one, and it continued to die. And I was like, I thought that this would have worked, and so it died within like 2 weeks of me owning it. Yeah, it was terrible, and I have been scared ever since then. But this year I finally gained the courage to get some more plants, because I figured, now that I've like read up on it, I know a little bit more on how to take care of it. And because all of my plants are like thriving, I would like to think, I've gone a little bit crazy. Yeah, like, I can't even lie. Like, this is an art account, but this whole vlog is just basically gonna be me like repotting my plants and talking about it. And so I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please let me know down below. This here is the Pearl and Jade pothos. It's so beautiful. There are a few leaves with some damage on it, but I don't mind because it's pretty healthy. Some of the roots were really wet, and some were starting to turn brown, and so I didn't want it to get root rot. So I have it in perlite in a bit because I saw a YouTuber do it. We're gonna go ahead and repot it. Here's the planter if you're interested. that just basically fell off, and so I think it would be good to trim back some of the roots. You can cut up to 1/3 of the root itself. I'm trying to grow a lot while we're at the beginning of the growing season, because I have this huge bucket of soil, and just last week I actually found a few mushrooms growing in it. I mean, it's like actually kind of cute. It has the little pattern from the top of the mushroom stuck on the actual bag, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just means that you have like really good soil, or some mold spores may have gotten onto it. It's been about a month since I last made a clip, and I've definitely gotten more plants since then, so I just want to introduce them. On the very left, it's some type of basil, but I feel like that's probably going to end up dying or something because I don't get enough light. But here I have a frosted peperomia, and this thing is thriving. I feel like it has to do with the grow season, but this is the first plant that I've ever gotten that has flowered so much. And next to it, I have an elephant bush. This is my first succulent. I'm not sure if you can see from here, but it is variegated, and I got this from Lowe's. Another plant that I got from Lowe's is this mini monstera. It's just something about the vining aspect of these plants that I just love so much, and this one right here has been growing like crazy. This is a peperomia of some sort, though I don't know the exact name, so if you know what this is, can you please let me know, because I'm a little bit shy to ask, you know, the indoor plant Facebook group that I'm in. Yes, I've joined it because I was getting kind of worried about my monstera when I first got it, but they were just physical damage at that time. So here is my white fusion calathea. This is my first calathea. I have never owned one before, and after I got it, oh my gosh, I was so worried because people were saying that calatheas are hard to take care of, and afterwards I was thinking like, wait, maybe I shouldn't have gotten this then, because it really loves humidity, and I thought that my room wasn't humid enough. I took the plant home for about 3 days. You can see here that the leaves were starting to crisp up. The brown spots are where the leaves crisped up, and after I saw that, that's when I put that bag over it, and I did run my humidifier for a little. And since then, she's kind of just been thriving, surprisingly. The calathea has actually put out 6 new leaves in the past 2 or 3 weeks. And, you know, for a beginner with plants, it blows my mind because I can somehow keep a calathea alive, but I had actually overwatered my pothos. I propagated what is left, and roots are coming in, so you know, I'm glad I was able to salvage what I can. This is about half of what was originally here, but you know, as always, I'm always grateful still. You learn from your mistakes and you just move forward. There's no such thing as being a bad plant parent, because sometimes, you know, things just happen and that's okay. On another note, my monstera is killing it. She has put out another 2 leaves and it's absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy that these have fenestrations on it. I took 2 cuttings and I just potted them up yesterday. I kind of wish I took a picture of the roots because they were some thick roots, but very strong and healthy. And now I just have them in this adorable urban jungle pot. I've had this Chinese money plant for a while now, and I did cut into it I think a month ago, but it's the same clip from earlier in this vlog, and it's so wild because I think I took about 5 or 6 cuttings and it has just grown back. Like, they were not kidding when they said that if you get this plant, it's gonna take over your home. I've had my peace lily for about 1.5 years now, and it didn't grow for a year, and I never thought about it because I was just grateful that, you know, this wasn't dying because it was my very first plant. And it wasn't until I repotted a few weeks ago and realized that it was root bound. Now that I have it in an 8-inch pot, it has been putting out leaves like crazy. It hasn't flowered, but it's put out, I think, 4 or 5 new leaves. The lucky bamboo hasn't died, which is good. I know that it's not actually bamboo, it's a Dracaena, right? So these are cuttings of the frosted peperomia in sphagnum moss. It's so cool that you can get it to root from the actual leaves itself. If you enjoyed hearing me talk about my plants, then please let me know because I am gonna become a plant lady soon. Like, I want my room to look like a jungle. I'm just limited because of how much light, or the lack of light, that I get because it is a north-facing window. But I would love to make more videos about plants. If you like it, please let me know.